Hi Stampin' friends. Now I'm going to show you a card made with the Forever Blossom set. This is part of the Parisian set, but we didn't use this yet. We only used the Eiffel Tower set. And I did use the paper again, and this time I used the Pool Party with the Petal Pink. So I used the Petal Pink ribbon with it. That's one of my favorite ribbons of all time. And then I didn't color this, normally I would color, I like lots of color and I would color these leaves green, but I just stamped it in black and only colored it's not monochrome. I only colored the Petal Pink. It's not monochrome because it has two colors, but it doesn't have a whole lot of color. And then also in this set is the wishing you a long life together filled with love and promise. So I also took the Happy Mother's Day from the, oh goodness, it's gone, Mother's Day set, Dressed to Impress, there we go, and stamped it and cut it out with the stitched scalloped rectangle. And then what I'm doing is, let me go ahead and switch down to show you. I am cutting off this stitched scallop part just as straight as I can across, and I can't cut very straight. I did some of these with the paper cutter because it's kind of easier to cut straight. And then I'm gonna have to cut this one again because I didn't quite get it all. And then you want to make sure that you don't have a little point on one end. You want your squared edges to be square. And then one last side. Whoops, didn't quite get it again. Okay, so what I like to do with this after I've finished doing that is layer it onto one that has been done in Petal Pink. So that's pretty simple, but I think it really makes it cute. So this one I'm doing Happy Mother's Day instead of a wedding card. There we go. Oh, one other thing I should show you is that on the inside of the card, I put this other, well, it's stuck kind of weird. I put this other nice piece of designer series paper. On the back side, it has the, yeah, you can see the foil. It has the foiling on this side of some writing, but I thought this looked really pretty for the inside of this card. Just because it would be something I would write on that. Maybe you wouldn't, but I just thought it would be really pretty to write on something so pretty for your mom. So, whoops. And I am really picky about these. Didn't quite get it straight. There we go. And so the inside is done. I'm going to take a little bone folder and smooth that down just a little. Okay, and then I'm going to, I shouldn't have that upside down, sorry. Just wrap this around the bottom of the card. Pretty ribbon. And I like to use a little bit of snail or something to hold it before I get my glue dots. Just try to get it as even as I can. And then to get it really nice and stuck, I like to put a glue dot in additional. And then on these, I'm actually going to put some dimensionals. There we go. And then, now that I have that, throw those away, I'm going to go ahead and stick it down to the front of my card, and I need to make sure I have it where the inside is. I want it face up. All right. And then I have this little bow, and I have this pretty peach blossom branch. And then here I have the dark petal pink. So what I colored on this was just, I kind of fully colored, I would say, the blossoms with this. And then on the other parts, I don't know if you can tell. To me, this looks like it's really dark in the center and light on the edge. So I just went over the center kind of, I don't know if you would say messily. I mean, I just kind of colored the center quickly because the main thing I think it needs is just some color there. So it doesn't even have to be done well. You're just giving it color. And one more. So that kind of takes care of that. And then what I use to do the rest is something you've seen me do several times tonight. One thing about it, it ought to stick with you. And then again, you see me close it when I didn't mean to. And this one has been giving me trouble. Golly. Oh, I see what the problem is. There we are. Okay. Yeah, it was kind of stuck. Okay. And so I just went along the entire card, just really lightly, all of the petals with Blushing Bride, because that's how it looks to me, like it's just a really pale, pinker version of the same color, basically. So to me, that would be Blushing Bride. So this takes a minute, sorry. I have too much more to do. And then, of course, I'm always liking a little bit of sparkle on things. And you kind of want to leave the edges white. And then I also went over the buds in the shiny too, because we want it to be sparkly. And I'm hoping, can you see that? Let me see if I can get it in the picture. Okay, there. Well, no, you can't see sparkle, but trust me, it's there. And then I'm ready to assemble the card. So I want to put some dimensionals in the big places, and then some mini dimensionals in the smaller places. There we are. Get those off. All right. And I just want to line this up however I think is pretty. And I'm trying to get it a little off the edge here. Then I'm ready to put my tuck my Happy Mother's Day in right there. So I'll want a couple dimensionals. Maybe like kind of like that. And then I will just want a glue dot real quick right here. Whoops. And then I will stick that down. I'm not hanging off too much. I made it kind of smushy so it can go in the mail. And I actually sprayed these with Lysol for my class participants, even after you know, some of the ones that have this paper, it's totally fine. So you could probably lightly spray a finished card as well. So anyway, now you can, whoops, I did not put the pearls on. We want to do that. Just want to put 3 little pearls up in the corner. I was all ready to show you and I wasn't finished. Got ahead of myself. There we are. One more. Oops, they're moving. Whoops. Silly little pearls. There we go. Come on there, just nice and smooth. And then mash them down like that. So, well, not super happy with that center one, but I can work on it later. So anyway, I appreciate you watching. Thanks so much.